tuning in. Hey y'all, what up? What up? What up? What up? Oh, sorry, it's been one. It's been one of those. It's been one of those weeks, months, days. As y'all can see, I am here, and honestly, the part of my head that is being cut off is really bothering me. So I'm gonna just be real raw and authentic with y'all today. I am in my hotel room. That thing cutting my head off is bothering me. Let me see if I give y'all a little blur energy. It ain't even gonna matter because y'all don't seen it. This is what it is. I want y'all to really see me. We are here in Washington, D.C. We are reporting live from the Congressional Black Caucus annual legislative conference. And it is a celebration of Blackness, politics, culture, community, education. It's all things. And if you are here in DC, let me know. Hopefully, I see a lot of our Florida family tonight at the Florida party, which was a big hit last year. Rick Ross was there. DJ Tight was spinning. It was a big situation. So I actually left before all of that because I thought the party was whack. I did. But they said it got better. Child. I couldn't get in the VIP, so I was like, I'm not staying for this. But yeah, I was just running around in the DC streets yesterday. Congresswoman, oh, something in my eye, y'all. Sorry. Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, she had an amazing kickoff party, her 5,000 role model party. I came to DC last year for CBC, and I went to that mixer, and it's always a good time, always a reunion, seeing a lot of new faces, old faces. It's a good time. So I wanted to do a quick little mini recap. Y'all just saw me. I was on a live with the people from Taste of Lauderdale Lakes. Go check out that interview. Make sure y'all go and support them. Support the people who support us. We're media partner with them this year, so really happy they gave us that opportunity. But just was on live, so I was like, "Why I got all the stuff hooked up? Let me come and tell the people what I got going on here in DC." And just give y'all a little bit of a taste of what's going on. So if you're looking, like and subscribe. Look, I don't like talking to myself, so I'm gonna wait to I'm gonna wait till somebody come in this motherfucker and come speak with me, because what y'all doing? What are y'all where y'all at? Y'all at work? What y'all doing? What time is it? It's the same time zone. Y'all at work. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So come over here and talk with me. But yeah, I got in yesterday morning. I'm gonna just give y'all a quick little recap of my day, and then also to talk about the importance of this event and why, I've been coming. And so yesterday I got in, yesterday morning, went over to the convention center, got my press credentials, and got right into it with the panels. And one of the panels that I went to, I focused yesterday on business. Of course, as an entrepreneur, any connections that I can make for myself is always great, but also too, just learning in general so I can bring, stuff back to you guys. And so one of the panels that I sat on that I really, really liked was on firms and financial firms, in the sense of like unions who manage 401 people's 401ks, and people who manage big investments firms. And these are Black men who led these firms, and they were talking a lot about what we can do as a community to build generational wealth, to take advantage of this political season that we're in now, because policy affects a lot of things when it comes to wealth creation and money, as we know, in our community. And so that's a way for us to build wealth and to generate money. And so they were talking about like taking advantage of this moment in time with possibly electing the first Black woman president. And so it was really good. And I know if you go on the Congressional Black Caucus website, you'll be able to, watch the sessions if you're not there live. But it's nothing like coming here live. As y'all could see, yesterday, I didn't get any sleep. The only sleep I got was that hour and a half flight from Charlotte to DC yesterday, and I was on go. So you could see it in my eyes that a bitch is tired. But it's a good tire. And so I was running. So I went to this panel discussions. Like I said, they were talking about wealth management. Another one that I, caught the tail end of was like Black women and supporting them, and the importance of diversity in business and policy. And so those are really good. I have a few little clips of that on my Instagram page. I'll show y'all in a little bit. And then after that, the thing that made my trip, I was like, I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I ain't got to do nothing else. Was the procurement meet and greet. It was in honor of the late Sheila Jackson Lee, and our very own Congresswoman McCormick, Sheila McCormick. She was one of the hosts of that event, and I got a chance to meet her. So that was really cool, because a lot of times the federal elected officials from South Florida, I don't interact with them very much. I don't really know any of them. And so it's been a really cool opportunity for me to meet these people in person, tell them what I do. And so she was really cool. And hopefully you guys will see an interview with me and her, coming soon. But she hosted this event, guys. And I would tell any small business owner, that is a really, really good investment if you are looking to do any business with the federal government. And I mean, it's a really good investment to come here if that's something that you want to do, because they did this thing like a speed dating event. So I actually got there a little late, because the panel I was telling you about Black investors, that ended a little late. So I got there and I had missed the lunch. I was real mad because I was real hungry and it looked real good. And I see that people texting me now talking about where you at. In my bed, in my room, not coming to fool la with y'all. In the words of Funky Dineva, not coming over there. But they had this event. So they had a panel discussion. It was someone from the FDA who's over like procurement and small business development. Someone from Salesforce was there. They had people from like the private sector and the public sector there, speaking to people about how to do business with the federal government, just giving them tips and tools. And so after that panel discussion, which was really good, then you were able to go to each department that had a setup there and talk to the people who are actually over small business procurement. And when I say procurement, these are the people, procurement means you do business to the department that allows you to do business with the government entity. And so these are people who were over small business development for those departments. So for us, I was able to speak to people at the FDA, the Air Force, the Department of Defense, the Small Business Administration, Homeland Security. There were, I talked about like 6 different departments, and I didn't even get a chance to make my way around the room because, the conversations were so good. And I had a really good conversation with one of the reps from the Department of Defense. He was telling me how to get certified, different tips and tricks to be able to make yourself marketable to the departments. And so that was a really good thing for us to be there. Oh, my eyebrows look crazy. Sorry, y'all. They always look crazy, but today I could really see it. So don't judge me, ladies. But yeah, and so it was just a really, really good time and a really, really insightful panel. To me, I came here with a mission to connect with people, to learn more about how to do business with the federal government. And also, too, the other thing was to connect with more Florida politicians so that they know about High-Low News and know that we're a news source for them to get information out to our community. And so I accomplished my goal yesterday, like in one fell swoop. I'm like, I was able to meet Congresswoman McCormick, and I actually had a chance to like officially meet Congresswoman Frederica Wilson. And you would think that I've known her already. I know her son. I know, people who know her, but I've never had a chance to interact with her. And so shout out to Tangela Sears, community advocate and activist. She's the OG and she knows everybody in old school Florida politics. And so she's like, yo, you got to come meet the Congresswoman. And she was really gracious. She had on this mean hat, bad hat. Ooh, Rep Wilson, she gonna keep her. If she don't do nothing else, she gonna have a nice hat on. So she had this nice pink ensemble on at her mixer that I was telling you about, the 5,000 role model mixer. I got a picture with her. Tangela, send me my picture. She took it on her phone. I was mad. Send me my picture with the Congresswoman, and I'm actually going to get myself together so I can make it to the Congresswoman's panel that she's doing at the convention center later today. She has Amari Hardrick, I think Ben Crump or Al Sharpton, and Lorenz Tate. The other two, I'm not sure, but I know for sure Amari Hardrick and Lorenz Tate gonna be on that panel. So I gotta go. And please, I would love to get a picture with them, but I ain't gonna be on no groupie tees. But y'all will see some content from there. But all in all, yesterday was amazing. Like I said, any small business owner, if you're trying to do business with the federal government, this is a really great way to start those relationships and to build on that. And I can see me flying to DC more in my future as I learn to navigate this landscape of federal spending and doing business with small businesses. And as a Black woman, I fall into minority business and woman-owned business, and so there's a lot of opportunity from what I learned from those categories. So especially women, Black women, women-owned business of all colors, go get your certification if you're looking to do business with the federal government. It's a lot of funding out there, a lot of spending that they do, and so we could get our piece of the pie. And it was so great for me to be able to get FaceTime. This is from me. These are papers and cards all are in here, but they had it broken down on this is how you do business with our department. This is a, NICS code. This is how you get this certification. Apex, the Apex program. I was literally, I'm going to take my time and go through all of these. I have contact information. The FDA had this really cool thing where you scanned this QR code and it took them to their procurement spending for the year. And the great thing about it was it had contact information, and anybody knowing, especially any type of sales, whatever level you're doing, getting the direct contact information for a person who is the decision maker is half the battle. So the fact that I don't have to go and figure out who is over this department, who should I be speaking to, the FDA had this spreadsheet are laid out where you can get a full list of what they're spending for the 2025 year, who you need to contact, and the amount of money they were spending. I was looking at it, I saw something from $25,000 to a couple of $100,000 to over $1 million. It was different levels of spending in there, excuse me. And so yeah, it was definitely a good time and a lot of information. And then, like I said, meeting the Congresswoman Wilson at her event and just seeing a lot of people from Miami. I saw the Miami Gardens people were in there. Shout out to Councilman Reggie Leon, Councilman Robert Stevens, new council people, Councilwoman Michelle, Councilwoman Katrina Baskin. She was there. And so it was good seeing them, and a lot of places. Commissioner Hardiman was there. All of the who's who. I missed Chevron. I saw on video he was there. Senator Chevron. So all the who's who of Black Florida politics was there, especially Miami politics. And it was just a good time. And everybody if you go to a conference, hanging out at the bar late and talking and meeting people is always what the real party is. And so I was trying to get up out of there. I actually saw my childhood friend and friend of the show, Kristen Harris, and her husband, Abraham Harris, and they're doing a lot of amazing work in healthcare. They have their clinic, Optimal Health, in Miami Gardens, and they were there. They're actually Howard alums. So I know they know these DC streets and CBC streets, and they were telling me some really cool things about sickle cell health. And so we're going to have a conversation soon about that. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. But yeah, we afterwards we're in the lobby and I'm talking to different people, meeting people from across the country, people from Miami that I know that didn't know, and had some really, really good conversation. I don't want to let the cat out the bag yet, but an event that I'm gonna, from just talking last night, we're gonna be a part of a Get Out the Vote event in October. So more details will be dropping soon. But that's just the magic of coming to events like this. I know a lot of y'all see me going to conferences and stuff, and this is part of the reason why I do this, to be able to increase my network. As the cliche, your network is your net worth. And so for me, coming on and coming here and being able to meet new people and put faces with names has been very, very, very helpful. So I just want to show y'all that. And as press, I have to do coverage as well. So I'm like, why not just come on and just talk to y'all about what my experience has been and why you should come to the Congressional Black Caucus annual legislative conference if you've never been. And so this is me just kind of showing y'all, you know, my story. If you follow me, my personal pages on Instagram or Facebook, you'll be able to see, you know, my live posts. And I'm going to be sharing some stuff, the Hilo News' page as well. But this is just me showing y'all those, you know, panels I was telling you about that I went to yesterday. And this is just kind of showing just some quick clips. So you guys can check that out on my Instagram page. And then this here, let's see, is I don't even know how you click on, but we just gonna let it do. Oh, like this. Oh, the late Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, her daughter was there at the event that I was telling you about, that Congresswoman McCormick, as you see a picture here with me and her. And so this was me walking into the Congresswoman's reception for the 5,000 role models. She's always repping for, you know, and supporting the advancement of Black men and Black youth, which I love. And I learned a lot of facts about the 5,000 role models last night. So that was really cool. And then this is me cutting up with Tangela Sears, a community advocate. Child, don't throw no rockets on my stuff. You know, them Central Rockets, y'all not in the conversation right now. It's not about y'all. But as you can see, you know, just out there having a good time and just networking. It's a good time. To me, it's a celebration of Blackness, Black excellence. And also too, I didn't want to miss this year because of Kamala. The energy around the country, around the world, I would even dare to say, is just electrifying. You could really feel the pulse of something different. And during one of the panels that was on Black investment, Maynard Jackson, if you know anything about him in Atlanta and all of the progress he made to improve the wealth and life of Black people in Atlanta, his godson was on the panel, and he's a manager of a multi-billion-dollar fund, and he was talking about the energy and the difference in us seizing the moment right now as a community. And so I feel the same exact way. You know, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for or what side to lean on, but even no matter what side you lean on, I know you could feel the different energy since Joe Biden stepped down. Y'all know I ride for Joe Biden. We like Joe Biden over here, but the Kamala has infused the energy that I have not seen since the election, the first election in campaign of President Barack Obama, and people are tuned in. But here's the thing, that we got to take it a step further from what we did with President Obama. We got to not only vote, we got to hold people accountable. We got to stay engaged. We got to make sure that, you know, we stay civically engaged. The work does not stop on November 5th after the general election. We, especially here in Florida, we got to get geared up for the governor race. And so start doing our research and understanding our own plan for what we want to see the future of our community and of our state. And so, guys, I'm going to do more content about educating you guys on how civics and government works. Just real plain English, practical things that you can implement right away in your life, because it's going to be key for us to keep our foot on the gas after that general election. Do not let anybody up. These people, we elect them to go to work for us. So we need to have a plan in place. I feel like each individual family should have their own plan, each group, each community. But overall, we need a plan going into this governor's race, and also to holding if you know would be Kamala Harris administration, all of our representatives, telling them like, hey, this is what we want, and listening to them to see what they need to be able to get the job done. So if they like, look, y'all, we don't have the numbers, we need y'all to show up, then as a community, we need to rise up and say, hey, how do we make sure we get what we need to, so the people that we elect to get the job done. I know that's some top level thinking and strategy, but I feel like with the new energy that Kamala has infused into the population, that I feel like within the next few years we can see some real transformative things in our community in politics and government, because I think people are waking up to how this process works. And so I think people are getting more engaged and understanding on how everything will work. And so, guys, I just wanted to just give y'all a quick little update on what we're doing here at the Congressional Black Caucus annual legislative conference. I'll be doing another recap when I get back and everything is done. And, hopefully I have some more pictures and things to show y'all as well from my time here. But definitely, if you've never been here to the Congressional Black Caucus annual legislative conference, I would invite and implore everybody to come at least once to experience it, especially small business owners, especially Black owned small businesses. You got to come here at least once, because it's a great place to build relationships and help you get, a chance and opportunity to do spending with the government, which can be, a great revenue generator for your business, your small business. And so definitely want to encourage anybody to come to attend. I always have a good time, always like a reunion. It's becoming like my second NABJ. Y'all know, like, I love the National Association for Black Journalists, their annual convention, besides that Trump shit that they did. But, that's like a big reunion for me. And so this is becoming that as well. And I look forward to seeing more people. And thank y'all for the two people that came and popped in on me, who let me come and talk my stuff. As always, thank y'all for following and supporting High Low News. Even when y'all don't be in here, y'all be in here, and I appreciate it. So like and subscribe, tell a friend. Follow us on all social media platforms. If you're looking at the screen, we have it up there. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, all the things. Head to HighLowNewsMiami.com. Sign up for our email newsletter. We have all exclusive content there for our loyal followers, so you don't want to miss out on that. And always, guys, thank y'all for rocking with me, for giving me an opportunity, a platform to be able to inform my community. And, thank y'all and help us as we continue to grow. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Oh, forgot housekeeping. I said it in the last episode that I just did, but That Part Podcast, my show that I do with 1035 The Beats on radio veteran Papa Keith. We are premiering our season 2 September 18th at 8 p.m. on the That Part Podcast YouTube page, and the audio will be available on iHeartRadio app. And we have none other than the icon, the man, the king of comedy, DL Hughley is our first guest. We're kicking off the show. We coming big for season 2. Of course, there's no other way to do it, especially working with Papa Keith. So y'all make sure y'all, go check that out and be on the lookout for season 2. We got some good stuff in store for y'all. So as always, thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all, and we'll talk soon. Bye.